Aquí vamos en vivo.
En vivo, movie mentes.
Movie mentes.
Hey, guys.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back. You guys didn't know we spoke Spanish, did we?
Right.
Did ya?
I don't think it was like that.
Of course,
of a mystery.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Of course.
Welcome to Movie Minds, guys.
Welcome, guys. So, big week in movies. We have Oscars to talk about. Birds of Prey underperforming, unfortunately, and Parasite doing something incredible in the movies, in movie history. So we'll talk about that and a little bit more.
How was your weekend, man?
It was good, man. It was, again, another busy weekend, unfortunately.
I know.
I see.
Right?
I see the weekend being busy for just about a month or so more, and then it'll die down.
Yeah, man. How do you feel? You feel like the whole Kobe thing is kind of calmed down a bit? Or
no, I think still there's a lot of mourning happening online, and yeah, I totally respect everyone that's their posts, and especially the positive ones, and the negative ones I'm not really fond of, but everyone has their opinion and their voice. This is why America is America.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, they've been saying a couple of things about Kobe or whatever. And that gay old lady. We're not gonna get into that. But hey, man, just welcome to Movie Minds, I guess. And we're gonna get into the box office.
So we'll get into Out of the Box.
Well, at number 5, we have the Robert Downey Jr. Movie, Mr. Doolittle, with $5 million, adding on to its $62.4 million that it's made already. And man, this movie has underperformed quite a bit. It's
still top 5 though, but yeah, I'm sure everyone is not happy about that.
It's lost a lot of money, man.
Yep.
I mean, like the CG in it really cost quite a bit to do, and so.
For sure.
Yeah, it's losing a lot of money. But at number 4, we got Jumanji.
Can't believe
Next Level.
This thing is still there after 9 weeks.
Bro, I was amazed. This guy, it still hasn't reached what its predecessor made. I think Jumanji 1 made a little bit more, but it's up there, man. I can't believe it, right?
I can't believe it. I still haven't seen it.
The longevity of this movie is incredible.
Yeah.
At number 3 is a movie that you saw, 1917. Also won a couple Oscars today. So yesterday.
We'll be talking about that soon.
We'll talk about that. And then at number 2, we got Bad Boys for Life with 11 million on to its 165.
That's really cool. I'm really glad that that's still up on top 5 after 4 weeks. Usually a movie that size, I mean, it was popular, but usually it drops down pretty quick after a week or two. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, did you like it?
I definitely. I don't think we have talked about it, right?
No.
Yeah,
I talked about it when I saw it, but you didn't.
Definitely enjoyed it. I think it was a great. It was like a lot of fan service, I think. Yeah. And I love that. That's this type of movie needs that. And I loved Martin Lawrence for sure. It wouldn't have worked so well if it weren't for him. So that was great.
Yeah, the ending.
That ending really too. Good. Yeah, the villain, like you said before, loved it. That really lady too, the telenovela lady,
Kate Del Castillo.
Yeah, she's great too. So,
but number 2, man, I can't believe it. I mean, it's made a lot of money. I'm super happy for it. I'm glad I'm sure they're gonna make another.
They're gonna
at number 1, we have Birds of Prey, the new Margot Robbie movie, the DC adaptation in the DCEU. So what'd you think, man, about it being number 1 and how much it's made?
Well, I am a little surprised that it did underperform that much. I felt like there was a lot of hype and a lot of, intention of it being a big hit for DC, and I felt like, it was sad to see that. It was sad to see the numbers. I know it says 50 right now,
right?
But it
actually made,
right?
It made about 34 million.
Yeah,
when it all said and done, I believe it made about 34 million, which it underperformed immensely. Like it's the thing is, it's Margot Robbie should have. I think they should.
She's an A-lister. She's an A-lister.
Exactly. And I think that the movie suffered because the Joker wasn't in it. I think, and we'll get more into that when we talk about the movie a little bit.
For sure.
But that's why I'm sure that it's underperforming.
Yeah. And so that kind of leads us to the next topic and our hot tops. Hot tops. Graphic. I love saying that. We are going to be talking about, on the same note, and on the top one of the movies this weekend was Birds of Prey, but it did disappoint in the box office. It's so much so that they changed the name of the movie.
Wow, I just found out.
Yeah.
Wow, I just found out
like 2 hours ago, right? Yeah,
I found out like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I saw it in a post and I was a little surprised about that. I unfortunately have not seen it, only because of the Oscars. Really, I have to. I mean, of course, life and stuff, but the Oscars was the main reason why I could not go see this movie.
Yeah, this movie, I did get a chance to go watch it, and yeah, it's been a busy weekend, you guys. It's just been a lot of stuff, especially with the Oscars roaming around and just trying to get those movies that you haven't seen. I was trying to, watch a couple of them, to be honest. I started some and I didn't get to finish them. But, as far as Birds of Prey, we're getting into that, right?
Yeah.
The review, I'm the only one that saw it.
Yeah, haven't been able to see it.
I did not like it, guys. I didn't like it. Obviously, there's always going to be elements to any movie that you're like, wow, I love that, and that's absolutely Margot Robbie. Absolutely. Yeah. She did a great job. I mean, she does just great in anything she does, but this Harley Quinn character, she was made to play her. Some of these sequences, though, however, I feel that they were just a little underdeveloped, I feel, or maybe sometimes a little overdeveloped, maybe. And so I just felt like it was all over the place.
They tried too hard.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
At some levels, yes. And at some levels, no, because I don't know what he tried to do there, but I just felt like I was in one kind of story and then I was in another, and I'm fine with it. Okay. But it was almost abstract, it was hard to understand where the director was going sometimes with the movie, for me at least. With that said, there was some great parts. There's some great scenes. There's some great little Easter eggs there that get thrown into the movie.
From the DCU?
From the DCU, yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
And so she continues to mention the Joker. And so I was mentioning back in the box office about it. It's that I feel that the reason why this movie underperformed is because Harley character, first of all, isn't one of the iconic characters from the original DC universe. It's more of a kind of earlier a character, and so I know a lot of people don't know her very well, and so I think that's probably the move that they were going for. Now that they do know her a little bit more, maybe putting Birds of Prey in front of that movie maybe didn't help the fact that it didn't sell. So as far as the movie, guys, I will definitely, out of 5, I'd probably give it a 2.5 because of how I felt. I felt like it was so incomplete. Right. And so one thing I do want to tell you when you do go watch it is do stay after the credits, guys.
Cool.
There's a little thing.
Awesome.
It's
not a post-credit scene?
It's not even a scene. There's no visual. Oh, it's just an audio clip.
Oh, okay.
She says something, but it really doesn't mean anything. Okay. But like I said, if you want to stay through,
how was the story?
The story in itself was, again, she's mad at Joker. She's trying to find her new identity. And so now that a lot of people don't know that she's not.
So it was a breakup. It's a breakup movie.
Yeah. And then, see, that's the thing, dude. I can't just explain it at one whole kind of thing, because then they put in all these characters that are just, okay. I didn't get it, man. I really was a little lost a bit in how they attack this story or this plot. So, I mean, again, 2.5. I didn't like it very much. I did love, though, however, Margot Robbie was great.
What about McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
It's hard, dude, not to like that dude. Okay. It's hard not to like him. But there was at times too, I felt like his character was very up and down. And again, it was one of those characters that needed it. But it just felt, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just felt like they just put this movie together like quite quickly. And they just wanted to kind of capitalize on just making a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah. Margot Robbie probably had this in her contract, most likely. Yeah. I know if I was an A-lister like Margot Robbie, I would probably try to negotiate that within the contract of even getting into a superhero film. That's probably it. But to be quite honest, I kind of disagree on certain things that you said. I haven't seen the movie, of course, but like the lack of Joker, I think it might have affected it. But I think more so not having the name Harley Quinn on the film, like right in your face,
like
you know,
what they're doing now.
To be quite honest with you, I think this is a good call. At least they'll be able to save somewhat of money. I think it'll be a move to push the name out there so you guys could see it in trailers and movies and, you know, big, you know, sporting events that are coming up, like, you know, Monday Night Football tonight, I'm sure. Oh, wait, tonight? No. Is it XFL today? Or is it just on Sundays?
I'm not very into that XFL, but no, football season's over.
I'm sure that any like big programming this week, you'll see a Harley Quinn Birds of Prey trailer for sure. Just to remind everyone that's still out there, and then, you know, it's not a huge I mean, it is disappointing, but it's not a big loss. The movie costs $80 million, I believe, to make. To have Margot Robbie on it, I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty good budget, tight budget most likely. So. I'm sure they already made their money back.
Not quite, not yet. No,
not yet. Not even worldwide.
No, they would have to break about 100 over 200 million to be able to break.
for the marketing and all that stuff.
Because of all that.
They're definitely gonna make that. They're absolutely gonna make that.
They might break even with this move, with this Harley move, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe, dude. I think they'll make a profit out of it.
It's just the fact you start thinking too. The amount of media or the attention that it got, the really good reviews that it got in social media, the amount of that helped it a lot to make what it did now. Yeah, imagine if that didn't happen. Yeah, how much the movie would have made if that hadn't happened. So I'm just saying, don't get me wrong, the movie was still very good to watch. I liked some of it. Okay, I just give it a 2.5 only because it just made me feel like. Yeah, there was no point in this movie, and I have to start giving these movies what they really deserve. They're just putting stuff together to put stuff together, and I felt like they did in this movie. Yeah, even though they do give you those little like
sprinkles of DC, EU.
Yeah, like especially from the Suicide Squad.
Bro, that's great. I'm a fan of Suicide Squad, so I mean, I'm hoping that I will be able to be entertained by that. So yeah, let us know. Did you guys go watch it? Comment down below on the chat, on the live chat. Let us know, man. We're really. I'm gonna definitely watch it. Yep. I'm hoping I'll be able to do it Thursday, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see. And then Valentine's Day is coming out. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Sonic the Hedgehog, but we'll see what's going on next week on this Friday or Thursday. So
yeah, is there anything coming out this Friday?
Sonic
and anything else?
I believe another movie, but I don't remember right now at this moment. I'm gonna go watch it just because I feel like it could be a train wreck, and I want to criticize something.
Am I weird? But I kind of like the commercial or
we talked about it right last week. How like it is actually a step up. It's definitely a step up. Oh, they did
a new one.
Oh, really?
And it's really funny, dude. I
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've not seen it.
Check it out when you get a chance.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's move on to the next hot top of the week, which is, of course, the Oscars. There's nothing bigger than that. Oscars 2020 winners have been announced. Overall, I unfortunately I wasn't able to see the whole thing because I got home late, and then I was only able to watch half of the recording. For some reason my YouTube TV didn't do it all, so YouTube, it's your fault, but I do know the winners. So yeah,
all right, there we go. So Yeah, it was quite a crazy night last night with the Oscars for us. We kind of saw it fragmented.
Yeah.
But still, I think it was one of the greatest Oscars that I've seen in a while. In music, original score, the one that got it was the Joker for original music.
Yes,
man.
I did see that. Yeah,
that's great, right? I mean, the music.
Yeah, the original score for the Joker, I absolutely did. Absolutely, okay. Especially in the scene where he's dancing,
right?
Like that those parts were great. I think it's very memorable. Right. I do believe that if I ever
one
play,
of those people that like go and watch a movie and like, okay, I get out, and you feel like the score of the music really did it for you?
I don't really pay attention to the score a lot until like the second or third viewing of a movie that I do. But you could tell the difference between it. Like you could tell how much it affected the movie. I've only watched Joker 3 times, and I definitely can tell.
Twice,
yeah. So,
but music for original song was given to Rocket Man for "Love Me Again," which I haven't gotten a chance to watch.
Yeah, have not watched Rocket Man at all.
I guess it's better than I guess we thought. Best director, man, the guy from Parasite.
Yes,
Bong Joon-ho.
Yes.
So I know we'll get a little bit more into it.
Yeah, we will.
But he did win for best director.
Right. So this is one of those that I feel like I want to talk about a little bit more about Parasite, but I think we're going to be doing a little review on it.
Right. Yeah.
But all I can say is that I can't hate him. I can't hate them for this. I do believe that the Joker, Todd Phillips, should have probably received this award. I know he got the SAG award. No, I'm sorry, Golden Globe award for it.
Right.
And I truly believe that Todd Phillips is really the star of a large part of the Joker. The Joker will not exist if it weren't for Todd Phillips, and at the same time, Joaquin Phoenix.
Right.
I think Todd Phillips it should have received this prize, this award. So
yeah, I mean, this guy comes out of nowhere. Obviously, I got to see a little bit of the movie. Yeah, I'm with you with that. We'll get into it a little bit more, but but he won best director, and I'm sure you can see why. You'll probably talk about it a little bit. For best actor.
Back to what we talked about.
For best actor, we got Joker,
Joaquin Phoenix. So what are your thoughts about Joker being Oscar winner twice?
Yeah, I mean,
what do you think that Heath Ledger's winning of the Joker is not just because because a lot of people did say this, and unfortunately this is something that has been said. I heard it. This is not me or my thought process, but that he won that because he passed away during the time of when he received that award. So now that Joaquin Phoenix receives this award, do you think Joker is one of those just lightning rods for an Oscar?
That's a good question. Because you would think that, right? Because it's always nominated. I don't know if Jack Nicholson actually got nominated for it back in the day with his portrayal.
No,
I do think
we're not forward thinking on that.
I do think it's a character though that you can pretty much lose yourself in and really show your acting chops. Pretty much. And but let's not get hasty. We do have Jared Leto.
We have Jared Leto. Hey, come on. It's not super horrible.
It isn't.
But it isn't. Yeah.
I would have enjoyed him coming out in Birds of Prey. I don't mean to get back into that, but I would have enjoyed him being
I think it was a miss.
Even though I think that his Joker was the weakest.
And from what I heard, Jared Leto really complained a lot about that because he said a lot of the scenes that he filmed and that he really, really liked were chopped off the movie and that were never even used.
Right. No, there was only like about 10 minutes of film in Suicide Squad that they put him in the movie.
Yeah.
But there was like hours of film that they had taken with him.
That's crazy. I can't see. Oh my gosh. No wonder Jared Leto is mad
with the cast and sending them like rats in boxes.
I know. I heard
the cast were like really
makes you kind of seem like a fool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes And what it happens is that people don't want to work with you after is the thing when you start
you have
doing
this
that.
tainted.
But hey, Morbius
looks amazing. By the way,
really look good.
Please check that out. I know. Did we talk about that before? Yeah, we did. We talked. Dude, oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
They know him. But guys, the Oscars do carry a lot of weight, and he's an Oscar winner for the Dallas Howard Club or whatever.
Yes, yeah. That was great.
Anyway, yeah, man. I it's one of those characters, man. Is if you do it right, you'll probably get.
So no snub there though, right?
No.
Like absolutely nothing. Because I mean, I would say Adam Driver would probably be the next one, right under him. But that's about it.
Yeah, I think Adam Driver really did a great job in that, and I saw it fragmented again in the movie, but the pieces that I saw were incredible.
Yeah, he's so freaking great.
I was like, man, this guy deserves the Oscar with just like 20 seconds of a scene that he did. I was like, oh my god, give him the Oscar. Yeah. But no, for me, it was definitely Joaquin. He deserved it.
Absolutely.
What he did with the Joker was just incredible, guys. I loved it.
Yeah.
You just can't take it away from him. Anyway, also Best Supporting Actor, Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That is very true.
Bro, I am like I'm Brad Pitt club or whatever, I love that dude. I'm so happy.
I was pleasantly surprised by that for sure. I kind of wanted Joe Pesci, but whatever.
I was like thinking, I was always in my head, and maybe this is just me, right? But I'm like, I wonder who's gonna win an Oscar first, Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
And it, turned out to be Brad Pitt.
Absolutely.
I love Tom Cruise. I love him. He's another, like those two guys are just, they can do no wrong.
For sure. Absolutely. I think Brad Pitt deserved this it's been a long time coming for sure. Yeah. Like do
you think he deserves it though? Or do you think
I don't think so.
Given to him? It was given to him because he's Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I was like when I said pleasantly surprised is because I do think that Brad Pitt deserves one, just period.
Right.
All right, from years of work, but in this lineup, Joe Pesci, maybe not Al Pacino. I was like underwhelmed by him. Anthony Hopkins, absolutely, and from what I heard, Tom Hanks did an amazing job as well. I mean, I would have to kind of give it to Anthony Hopkins in this one. If it were up to me, if I was a voter, I would go down Anthony Hopkins.
Really ballot. Over, because Joe Pesci did such an amazing job.
He really did. But what Anthony Hopkins did, I felt there was like a lot of vulnerability in a very powerful man, and that was really well portrayed in that. And the Two Popes.
Watch that movie. Man.
Yeah,
that's great.
Netflix. Check it out.
I'm proud of Brad Pitt though, man. I'm
absolutely
glad that he, don't get me wrong. By this, we're not saying that he didn't do a good job and
just against the lineup. I mean,
it's just he was going up against some heavy hitters. So for Best Actress, we have Renee Zellweger for Judy.
Right. Yes.
Yep. And so that was a little disappointing for me, only because because I didn't watch it.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I haven't watched it,
and I can't say that, right? But to be honest, I guess I was, my heart of hearts was with Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
with Bombshells. I was really hoping she'd take it.
Yeah,
but
can we do the best screenplay, original screenplay?
Sure.
Best original screenplay was for Parasite. And so just so you guys have an understand, this is an original story, no books or anything of that sort that precedes it, right? So we have Knives Out, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. I am a huge fan of all of these original content. This is one of the years that I believe that it was really stacked for like originality. Thanks to Rian Johnson and Quentin Tarantino. Of course, Quentin is always doing that. Right. But man, to be able to be in that line where Quentin Tarantino was there and Rian Johnson, which is a great screenwriter as well.
Man, I've heard some great stuff.
Yeah, and then you have Marriage Story, which has been a heavy hitter in all the award seasons. To have Parasite win, man, like it's an interesting
Laura Dern won
combat.
for Best Supporting Actress for Marriage Story 2.
Totally deserved that.
Yeah, I really liked her character in that movie.
Totally deserved it
from what I saw. And best film was Parasite. Everybody, I wanted Joker to win. I'm not.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of bummed out about it. I really thought that Joker had a chance, and I believe that it was a snub, to be quite honest with you. I think that the Academy should have recognized an adaptive screenplay that had both a great adaptation, right? First off, second one was that it was an amazing director with Todd Phillips, amazing score, right? As you guys gave them that, and also just an amazing actor.
Yeah.
When you have more than 4 or 5 elements of like just amazingness, amazing hot sauce there, you got to give that to that. You got to give it to them, man. Like, seriously, Joker deserved this freaking Oscar, man. And it's really, really pissing me off because I saw Parasite, and yes, it was a great movie. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hate on you for it, but it didn't have what Joker had. Joker has it all, and you guys dropped the ball on that, man.
So do you think that it was maybe swayed because they wanted someone foreign so that they can claim adversity?
See, I don't know.
Because what I feel that it happened. Because I tried to watch Parasite and I couldn't stay awake. Not because it's not good. Not because it wasn't good. It was just because I couldn't really stay awake. But I know I just didn't feel like anything could have beat the Joker. It was just such a great job that they did. Yeah. But like I said, Parasite won. Yeah. I do feel that there is some kind of, the Oscars are trying to, there's been so much talked about the Oscars as far as their, how they handle race and how many Black, African Americans and Hispanics and whites and Asian people, all these things, and how many are nominated. And if there isn't enough of a certain race, then they're considered racists, or, the inequality of it is just, it's anyway. So I think what they want to do also is show, like, this is the first time how in the history of the Oscars that a foreign film wins.
I was going to say that
for the best film
history. And it was history made,
and I think that had a little bit to do with it. I think it would be a little foolish not to think that it had a little influence. Yeah,
I think that they might have compensated for it. Like they did that to do something.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so.
I don't think it's far fetched, or I don't think it's off, but I don't see how a bunch of people voted for it. I just can't see. I can't see it. And congratulations to them. Congratulations to the director.
Yeah, not hating on the
congratulations for the International Film Award as well. Of course, if it's going to win that, if it's going to win Best Picture, it's going to win the international one. Yeah. But I'm excited for them. I'm happy that for that director. That director's probably going to open up a lot of stuff, and so I can't wait to talk a little bit more about Parasite. But so
overall, I love the performance that they gave for Eminem when he came out. And that was really cool. They gave like a little history of music of best winners in the music category, including
himself, because he won for 8 Mile, right?
Yeah, he won for 8 Mile. So at the end, which is amazing. He comes out, does his thing. I loved it. I love that they did that. The Oscars was a good time. It looked like they had.
Do you think it got it because it did receive the lowest ratings of all time?
Yeah, it keeps on doing that.
It keeps on doing that, and I
didn't
believe
like the opener.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So, but I think it probably needs a host, like good hosts. They need. Right. I think they need to anchor to like a figure, and I think that's what's lacking.
Steve Martin and Chris Rock came out for a little bit, and they did a little monologue, and it was a little awkward. It was different and stuff, but throughout the night they just did a bunch of stuff. One thing that was really cool that when you watch it, you probably think the same, is that they the movie Frozen the musical. They did a Disney thing, but with different languages.
Cool.
Of it. So
that's pretty dope.
So I'm assuming that the people that actually make the voice, that dub the voice over for the cartoon or the movie, all of those girls were brought to the Oscars. Yeah, in Spanish, and so it was really cool to see. You know, I'm sure you're gonna like it. Yeah. So the Oscars were really good. But let's get into the best film. Best film, Parasite.
So once I was watching it, I was watching the awards, and I saw that Joker wasn't picked. I flipped. I immediately posted on Facebook. I was like, what the heck is going on, dude? Like, what's going on here? And Parasite got it. I had to watch it. Like I was meaning, we've said this multiple times on here on Movie Minds about how like I want to watch all these Oscar nominated films, and Jojo Rabbit's still on my list. I still want to watch it. Great. I heard it's amazing, and just by a little short that they had. Yeah. Remember we were talking about that. I was like, the little short. I was like, oh man, I have to watch that. I'm probly gonna do it.
There's this little fat kid that really makes me want to watch it.
Yeah. He seemed great. Funny. He seemed awesome. And then Parasite. Once the Oscars were done, I was like, I have to do it.
The hype, dude. Come on, bro.
So
I couldn't stay awake, bro. I was trying to follow it, and you need to read. Yeah, which I like to read, but I was just tired last night. I couldn't.
Yeah,
what's great about
and to be quite honest with you, I fell asleep too because I was just really tired. But I watched it after I got off work and stuff like that. I had to watch it, and I finished it. And I gotta say, man, I really, really like this film. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear.
The story is kind of crazy. It has like no point to it per se. I don't think there was anything going. There was like anything going for it, or like some sort of maybe some sort of social message in there somewhere about how inequality. Of income and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the story itself, was pretty cool. But the plot was great. Like the actual way that everything came together was amazing. You know what this really reminded me of is a little bit of Jordan Peele's style of movie making, and like kind of like resolve on storytelling. Okay. And it reminded me of Us. It really did a little bit of that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because there's sometimes there's like thriller parts. There's some like real comedic moments. But yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Us.
It felt like Us, and I did enjoy some of the acting. There was this the father of the family. If you guys get to watch it, you'll understand what I mean. He seemed like a really well thought out like written character, because it felt like if this guy were in real life and you put him in this situation, that's exactly what he would do. And he, he's a con artist, and he raises a family of con artists. Okay. And so you just got to keep that in mind, and it makes sense. The story does make sense. Yeah. So I highly recommend it. I don't want to give a lot of it away, but
what did you score it at?
Out of 5. I would put it at a 4.5.
Oh, wow.
I really, really liked it. Yes, there's a lot of reading involved, of course. But, man, I just really like where this story ended up, man.
4.5.
I really, really enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad, man, because it won the best film over Joker.
I mean, I could see why. Like I said before, I can't hate on you guys because it does deserve recognition. And for it to be a foreign film, amazing. A really, really, truly a great film. But with that being said, it's not better than Joker.
Okay.
And as I don't know if you remember, like I didn't really enjoy Joker that much like that, like everyone else. But I do see how great of a film that it became to be, and it just has more elements to it.
Do you feel that you'd go back and watch this film again?
Parasite? Yeah. I think I would if I have the energy, because like I have to focus a lot and stuff like that. And yeah, because this film is more of like you have to like put your phone away. You can't be doing anything else. You can't multitask. Like I know a lot of us, we like put on a movie just for like background noise, right? Sometimes, and we just like look up to see our favorite parts. And so you can't really do that with this movie. If you pay attention, you invest in it, it will give dividend.
That's great, man. Well, there it is, guys. Parasite.
Let us know what you think. I know some of you did say that you wanted to watch it. I posted it, and I heard that you guys didn't want to watch it. I highly recommend it. You guys got to go check it out.
Anyway, that's it for us, man. I mean, we're good. I think we're pretty much done. We'll see what happens with this year's movies.
Yeah, now we're on another phase.
I know, right, man? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I just wanted to, before we go, I never see the movies that come out in the beginning of the year ever. It's always these movies that are coming out at the end of the year.
No.
And it's always like, what about the movies that I'm sure they put, I don't know. I mean,
for sure. I mean, there's a point to it, right? It's like, you know, if you're going for the win, you're going to want to.
So are we saying that they put the crappy movies in the beginning of the year and then they save everything for?
Yeah. But I mean, right now, this beginning of the year seems really, really solid. I mean, has a few good movies, and I think a lot of studios know about that now. So, yeah.
Well, there it is.
No. All right, y'all. Let us know what you guys think. Like, comment, hit the bell notification, please.
Yes.
Share on Facebook, Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever you want. Just do it.
Hey, thank you guys for watching, man. Always a pleasure to be here giving you guys some movie news.
Thanks for joining.
And
stay movie-minded. Peace.
Yay.
You parasite.